solids, the book, we call them geometric solids. What are geometric solids? Have we done this before? Yes, maybe no. The book gives these geometric solids, and I will draw them as best I can, and try to teach you how to draw them as best I can. Yeah, really, it's best to think of them as three-dimensional shapes, which gets a little hard to draw. For example, the first one the book gives is a cube. The definition of a cube is that all sides are squares in the same square. Okay, so this is a cube. Probably should draw some dashed lines here. That is a cube. Another solid that we have is called a rectangular prism. A rectangular prism is nothing more than a glorified box. And here's kind of the best way to draw that. It's a rectangle. It doesn't have to be all the same rectangles. It can just be rectangles made up of rectangles and squares. But okay, this is a rectangular prism. Or box. Another shape, one of my ultimate favorite ones, is shapes that come to a point. Like in Egypt, you'll see the Grand Pyramids. Okay, they're pretty easy to draw. You just have to start with the shape that you want to be the bottom. For example, if I want my bottom to be a square or a parallelogram kind of thing, put a little dot up top here, and then you just connect that dot to all the other corners. You will get a shape that looks like this, which is a square pyramid. Although I think the book probably just calls it a pyramid. So you just have to know pyramids. I don't think there's any of the exact names there. You can have a pyramid that has really anything as its base. You could have a hexagon for its base. As long as you put that point up there and then draw your sides to it, it'll look like a nice little hexagonal type of pyramid sort of thing. Then we have a can shape. Somebody know the mathematical word for a can? A can is not a sphere. A can is a cylinder. Okay. And a cylinder that turns into a pyramid is a
pyramid.
I guess I missed that one. No, it's a cone, ice cream cone.
Oh. Yay. It's called cone.
Or a dunce's head, if you will. And then the one we haven't done yet, the ball-shaped thing is a sphere. It's pretty hard to draw on a flat thing, a sphere. One way you could do to make it look three-dimensional is kind of do a little equator line that wraps around it like this, and it kind of makes it feel like it's got some stuff sticking out or going back or doing whatever there. Okay. Now, some terms to know. 3 things you need to know about the geometric solids. One of them is the word faces. Okay, when you talk about faces with geometric solids, that just means the sides. For example, this cube, how many sides does this cube have? And the thing with geometric solids is sometimes you can't always see them, you just have to know they're there. It's just like rolling a dice. How many sides? This has 6 faces. How many faces would a square pyramid have? How many faces? How many sides to it? You're counting up there. Alex?
5.
would have 5 faces. Okay, you've got the bottom and then the 4 that make up the 4 sides that come off of each of these things here. Rectangular prism still has 6. All prisms have 6. I don't know if they ask you about cones. I'm not so sure you can't really call the round part a face. So, and then we have the edges. Those are the places where faces meet. Okay, which would be like right here. This is an edge. Every shape, every line that we drew to make this shape is an edge. There's 4 edges there. There are 4 edges on the bottom, and there are 4 edges that go straight up. So this thing has 12 edges. Okay. Whereas this square pyramid, it just has 1, 2, 3, 4 that make up the bottom, and then you've got 5, 6, 7 that comes out here, and then there's another corner right there which would make 8, and then 8 edges. If you hit your head on the edge of the table, that's in the corner right there. And then the last thing we have to talk about are the, Kayleen? Well, vertex, or vertices. Okay. Let's see where they talk about this. Does it say vertices here? I don't see them. Yeah, one of them is a vertex, and that's a corner. A vertex is a corner. The plural of that is vertices. Okay. So if you're looking at vertices, that would be on this dice shape. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 vertices for that. And pretty much every rectangular prism, dice, / cube is going to have 8 vertices. It's not going to change based on its size. This one here has how many vertices? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this has 5 faces, 8 edges, and 5 vertices. And that's pretty much everything you need to know about things there. They will ask you questions like, what shape is a